Hey folks, welcome back to Auto Vehicle Info, your go-to channel for all things automotive innovation, luxury rides, and everything that makes the open road feel like a first-class flight. I'm your host, and today, we're diving deep into one of the most anticipated comebacks in the luxury sedan world, the all-new 2026 Lincoln Continental. If you've been missing that unmistakable blend of American grandeur and refined sophistication since the nameplate bowed out after 2020, buckle up because Lincoln is resurrecting the Continental with a vengeance, transforming it into a full-size flagship that's equal parts timeless elegance and cutting-edge future-proofing. Picture this: a sedan that doesn't just turn heads, it commands the boulevard like a modern-day presidential limo, but with tech smarts that rival the slickest Silicon Valley gadgets. At around 210 inches long and riding on a stretched platform borrowed from the next-gen Lincoln lineup, this beast measures up to the demands of executives who crave space without sacrificing style, offering a wheelbase that stretches to 125 inches for rear-seat passengers who can finally stretch out like they're in a private jet. Let's start with the exterior, because honestly, the 2026 Continental looks like it rolled straight out of a Hollywood script for opulent excess. Lincoln's designers have channeled the spirit of the classic 60s Continentals. Think those suicide doors and suicide rear-hinged portals that made JFK's parade car iconic, but they've wrapped it in a sleek, aerodynamic shell that's 20% more efficient in wind tunnels than its predecessor. The front fascia is a showstopper. A massive, illuminated grille that spans nearly the full width of the car, etched with intricate LED patterns that pulse like a digital heartbeat, flanked by razor-thin pixel LED headlights that adapt to ambient light, weather, and even your driving mood via an app. Those lamps aren't just bright. They project holographic warnings onto the road ahead, like pedestrian alerts or curve previews, making nighttime drives feel supernatural. The body lines flow like liquid chrome. Sculpted fenders that swell gently over massive 22-inch turbine-style wheels wrapped in low-profile, noise-canceling Pirelli tires, and a roofline that dips into a subtle fastback curve before meeting a trunk lid big enough to swallow weekend luggage for four. Chrome accents drip everywhere, thin strakes along the beltline, a full-width rear light bar that glows ethereal blue, and even hidden door handles that pop out with a whisper. Available in 7 paint options, including a new pristine white pearl with self-healing nanotech clear coat that erases minor scratches overnight, this Continental isn't just a car, it's a rolling statement of arrival. Weighing in at about 4,800 pounds thanks to high-strength aluminum and boron steel construction, it handles curves with surprising poise for its size, thanks to an adaptive air suspension that reads the road 1,000 times per second and adjusts ride height by up to 4 inches on the fly. Slide inside, and oh man, this is where the 2026 Lincoln Continental truly earns its luxury crown. It's like stepping into a bespoke lounge designed by a team of interior wizards who consulted with aerospace engineers and high-end furniture makers. The cabin stretches out like a cathedral, with 110 cubic feet of passenger space that makes even the tallest riders feel pampered. Up front, the seats are Lincoln's new jet seating thrones, 30-way power adjustable, heated, ventilated, and massaging with individual climate zones that sync to your body temp via biometric sensors in the leather. Yes, hand-stitched Revel wood from sustainable sources, wrapped around bolsters that cradle you like memory foam on steroids. The dashboard sweeps into a single, seamless panel dominated by a 48-inch panoramic OLED display that curves around the driver like a cockpit windshield, running everything from navigation to entertainment with gesture controls and voice commands that understand context, like, "Find me a steakhouse with valet parking under $50. Below it, a crystal-like center console houses a 24-speaker Revel Ultima 3D audio system pumping 2,200 watts of crystal-clear sound, calibrated to the cabin's acoustics so every note feels immersive, whether you're blasting jazz or a podcast on global markets. Rear passengers get their own world. Reclining captain's chairs with footrests that deploy from the floor, individual 15-inch screens for streaming, and ambient lighting that shifts through 128 colors based on the time of day or your playlist. Storage, everywhere. Hidden compartments in the doors, a frunk-like bin under the hood for valuables, and a 19 cubic foot trunk that power opens with a kick sensor. Materials scream premium. Open-pore walnut veneers, Alcantara headliner, and even optional 24-karat gold threading in the carpets for that ultra VIP touch. Lincoln's gone all in on sustainability too, with recycled ocean plastics in the floor mats and vegan leather alternatives that feel indistinguishable from the real deal. Now, under the hood, because no Continental revival would be complete without power that matches its presence, the 2026 model offers a trio of powertrains designed to cater to every flavor of luxury driver. At the base, there's a silky 3.0-liter twin-turbo V6 cribbed from the Aviator playbook, tuned to deliver 400 horsepower and 415 pound-feet of torque, mated to a 10-speed automatic that shifts smoother than butter on a hot knife. It sprints to 60 miles per hour in 5.2 seconds, with all-wheel drive standard for those snowy executive retreats, and fuel economy sipping at 20 city, 28 highway, impressive for a full-sizer. But the real stars are the electrified options, aligning with Lincoln's push toward a greener fleet. The plug-in hybrid variant pairs that V6 with a 100-kilowatt electric motor for a combined 500 horses, 35 miles of EV-only range, and the ability to recharge in under 2 hours on a Level 2 station, all while qualifying for federal tax credits that could shave thousands off the sticker. And for the purists who want zero emissions without compromise, the top-tier all-electric model rocks dual motors churning out 580 horsepower, a 112 kilowatt-hour battery pack good for 320 miles on a charge, and ultra-rapid DC charging that hits 80% in 25 minutes. Acceleration: a neck-snapping 4.1 seconds to 60, with torque vectoring that makes this land yacht dance through corners like a sports sedan. All versions get Lincoln's Copilot 360 2.0 suite, adaptive cruise with stop-go, evasive steering that anticipates deer crossings, and Blue Cruise hands-free highway driving upgraded to version 1.5, which now auto-changes lanes when it spots a dawdler ahead, all while keeping eyes on the road via infrared cabin cams. Safety is baked in deep. 360-degree cameras with transparent trailer view, pedestrian detecting brakes, and even over-the-air updates that evolve the car's brain without a dealership visit. Pricing for the 2026 Lincoln Continental starts at an accessible $68,000 for the V6 Reserve trim, climbing to $95,000 for the loaded Black Label EV, undercutting rivals like the Mercedes S-Class while delivering that unapologetic American scale. Options like the 48-inch screen package or the premium Jet Suite interiors add $5,000 to $10,000, but trust me, they're worth every penny for the wow factor. In a world dominated by crossovers, Lincoln's betting big on this sedan's revival to remind us why full-size luxury still rules. It's not just transportation, it's theater on wheels. Whether you're chauffeuring clients, embarking on cross-country hauls, or simply treating yourself to the drive of a lifetime, the Continental promises to elevate every mile. What do you think, viewers? V6 classic, hybrid efficiency, or full EV thrust? Drop your picks in the comments below. Smash that like button if you're hyped for more deep dives, and subscribe to Auto Vehicle Info for weekly scoops on the cars that move us. Hit the bell so you never miss an update, and I'll catch you in the next one. Drive safe, stay luxurious, peace out.